Hi guys, my name is Sasha from Makers Loft. We offer a whole bunch of creative projects in our range we call the Makers Box. You're probably here today because you purchased one of our Makers Boxes with a Dreamcatcher. So I'm going to run you through the steps to create one of these gorgeous Dreamcatchers. We start by putting the doily on top of the Dreamcatcher ring and getting one of the metal paper fasteners and finding a little hole in the doily and then placing it through the hole of the Dreamcatcher ring. At the back, we fold open the little metal parts of the fastener and we go across to the other side of the ring and do that one next. Now try and find positions in the doily that will create a bit of an equal pattern. So I've taken the middle hole of each sort of petal of the doily and placed it through there. Basically now you go all around the ring and put one fastener through each hole. You can turn all the fasteners so that they're facing the same direction and not pointing out over the edge of the ring. Now that the doily is attached through all 8 holes of the ring, it's design time. So get your little rhinestones, they're self-sticking, and start decorating. Now take note that I haven't put any stickers on 2 of the pins. This is going to be the bottom of our ring and any stickers are going to get in the way of the fringing that we're going to hang from there. So don't put any stickers in that area. Okay, now that we have some bling on the ring, it's time to add the fringing. For the fringing we use the decorative wool and the length of the fringing is really optional, it's your design choice. However, just as a guide, I'm going to suggest cutting lengths of 50 to 60 centimeters and I'm going to suggest to start with approximately 3 lengths of each of the decorative wools that we've provided so that we can do one on the left, one on the right and one in the center. The more fringing, the better it looks in my opinion, but again, this is your own design choice. Now that you have your 3 lengths, we're going to tie them to the bottom of the ring using a lark's head knot. For a lark's head knot, you fold your 1 length double so that you have one end that has the 2 cuts, 2 cut ends, and the other end is a loop. Now we're going to place the loop through the bottom of the ring, find a little hole, and as you pull it through, you then place the 2 cut ends, the other end, through the center of that loop, and you pull. This gives a very nice and secure knot. If you pull on it, it's not going to come undone. Now we're going to do that with the other 2 lengths as well. So we will place one in a gap to the left and one in a gap to the right. I'm going to show you the lark's head knot one more time before we speed things up. Now you repeat these same steps for the lark's head knot with the other yarn colours. Remember, the more fringing, the better it will look. Time to add feathers. You can create a little cluster of feathers as long as they fit into the hole of the bead. Grab yourself the plain wool and cut it at a length approximately the same as your fringing, about 50 to 60 centimeters. While your wool is folded double, as you had the fringing folded double, we're going to create a little knot at the cut end of the length, and we're not going to pull the knot tight yet. We're going to place the stem of the feathers inside the knot, approximately a centimetre down from the end of the feather, or the top end. You can position your feather the way you'd like, and then we're going to pull the knot tight. Now we're going to take the looped end of your wool, and we're going to use the little wire that we've provided, and we're going to fold this double like it's a V. Now this piece of wire is going to act as a needle to get the beads onto your wool more easily. We're going to place your looped part of the wool in between the V of the wire. Now work out what arrangement of beads you'd like and feed them onto the wire. Now 3 to 4 beads will be enough. However, if you want to add more, by all means add more. Then you push them down the wool and onto the stem of the feathers. Now the 3 to 4 beads will sort of cover that stem. Make sure that even the little feathers are tucked in. And then push the beads right down up against the knot. This will protect it and ensure that it won't come undone. Also, the beads will help the feather hang downwards, and the weight of the beads will make sure it doesn't sort of float around in the air. Now you can remove the wire from the wool, and we're going to use the same lark's head knot to attach this wool with the feathers onto the Dreamcatcher ring. You can trim the excess bit of wool below the knot, as this knot is now quite secured by the beads. Now you can repeat this step depending on how many strands with feathers and beads you'd like. I often do 3, again, one on the left, one on the right, and one in the center. And voila, a gorgeous, self-made, unique Dreamcatcher. I hope you enjoyed this session, and we'd love to hear your feedback. Don't forget to have a look on our website for other exciting projects.